Old or damaged wiring can pose significant safety risks, including fire hazards and electrical shock. Ensuring your home's electrical system is up to date and in good condition is crucial for safety and efficiency. This blog will guide you through the steps to identify and replace old or damaged wiring in your home. Signs of old or damaged wiring. Flickering or dimming lights. Flickering or dimming lights are often a sign of wiring problems. This can be caused by loose connections, damaged wires, or circuits that are overloaded. If you notice lights flickering when you plug in an appliance or turn on a switch, it's time to investigate further. Burning smells or scorch marks. A burning smell or scorch marks around outlets and switches are clear indicators of wiring issues. This can occur due to overheating wires or short circuits, which are serious fire hazards and should be addressed immediately. Frequent circuit breaker trips. Circuit breakers are designed to trip when there is an overload or short circuit. Frequent trips indicate that your wiring may not be able to handle the electrical load, or there could be a fault in the wiring that needs attention. Inspecting your wiring. Visual inspection. Start by visually inspecting your wiring. Look for any obvious signs of damage, such as frayed wires, cracks in the insulation, or exposed wires. Check around outlets, switches, and junction boxes for any visible wear and tear. Checking wire insulation. Wire insulation degrades over time, especially in older homes. Carefully inspect the insulation on the wires for any signs of brittleness, cracking, or discoloration. Damaged insulation can expose the conductive metal inside, posing a risk of electrical shock or fire. Testing your wiring. Using a multimeter. A multimeter is a handy tool for testing electrical circuits. You can use it to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Testing your wiring with a multimeter can help you identify any faults or areas where the wiring is not performing as it should. Professional inspection. While DIY inspections are useful, it's always a good idea to have a professional electrician conduct a thorough inspection. They have the expertise and tools to detect problems that may not be obvious to the untrained eye. Replacing old or damaged wiring. Planning the replacement. Before you begin replacing wiring, plan the project carefully. Determine which wires need to be replaced, the type of wiring required, and any additional materials you may need, such as connectors and junction boxes. Turning off the power. Always turn off the power to the circuit you'll be working on at the main breaker panel. Use a voltage tester to ensure the power is off before you start handling any wires. Removing the old wiring. Carefully remove the old or damaged wiring. Take note of how the existing wiring is connected to ensure you can replicate the connections with the new wiring. Keep track of which wires go to which outlets, switches, and fixtures. Installing new wiring. Choosing the right wire gauge. Selecting the appropriate wire gauge is crucial for safety and efficiency. The wire gauge you need depends on the electrical load of the circuit and the distance the wire will run. Refer to a wire gauge chart to make the right choice. Further adjustments might be needed depending on specific project requirements. Running the new wires. Run the new wires through the walls, ceilings, or conduits, following the same path as the old wiring where possible. Make sure to secure the wires properly to prevent them from moving or being damaged. Making connections. Connect the new wiring to the outlets, switches, and fixtures. Use connectors like wire nuts or terminal blocks to make secure connections. Ensure that all connections are tight and that no bare wires are exposed. Testing and final checks. Testing the new wiring. Once the new wiring is installed, test it to ensure everything is working correctly. Use a multimeter to check for proper voltage and test each outlet and switch to make sure they are functioning properly. Final inspection. Perform a final inspection to ensure that all connections are secure and that there are no signs of damage or wear. Double-check that all junction boxes are covered and that the insulation on all wires is intact. Conclusion: identifying and replacing old or damaged wiring is essential for maintaining a safe and efficient electrical system in your home. By following these steps and taking necessary precautions, you can ensure that your wiring is up to standard and capable of handling your electrical needs. Always prioritize safety and consider consulting a professional electrician for complex or extensive wiring projects. With proper planning and attention to detail, you can achieve optimal results and ensure the longevity and performance of your electrical system.